What's going on? Welcome. Nice to see you here. We have some must-see Bitcoin charts for you today. It's a lot of good stuff I found around the internet. Lots of bullish propaganda, guys. That's what we got for you. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Matthew, Sue, Creeker, Monster, your dad, your mom, Matthew Barnes, Abdallah EA, William, guys, what is up? Laser Ray, GTA 6, welcome everybody. Rich, guys, we got a lot to cover today. We got bullish propaganda for Bitcoin. We got all kinds of altcoin news. We got lots to talk about, so we better go ahead and get straight into this here. Answer your questions second half of the stream, so stick around for fun times. So, price of Bitcoin just keeps grinding up. Beautiful rally yesterday. We got up to 112,000 and a little bit of change. Great. Fantastic. It's going so much higher, guys. It's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. Beautiful. There will be retests along the way. Obviously, nothing goes up in a straight line. Youngstown, Ohio. I remember on the news always hearing about tornadoes. Tornadoes are coming for Youngstown again. Anyway, different story. There'll be retests along the way. Nothing goes up in a straight line. It's all normal. Okay, but this has been a beautiful week of price action. Let's appreciate it. Savor the moment. Enjoy it. Okay. Check this out as well. Look at this. Look at the inflows in the Bitcoin ETFs. $2.5 billion this week. Yo, that's crazy, man. That's a lot of cheddar. It's a lot of cheddar. And we don't even have Friday's data yet. It's Friday here in Dubai. America, they're still sleeping. Wake up, America. Come on. I know some of you guys are waking up. But the markets are not open yet in America, so the boomers cannot trade their Bitcoin ETFs yet. But it's a lot of money came in this week, man. ETFs are absolutely bonkers nuts right now. Hey, before we dive into all the charts, guys, if you're trading these markets, you're trading Bitcoin, you're trading Ethereum, you're trading Solana, XRP, the dog coins, the penguin coins, whatever coins you happen to be trading, BitUnix is a great place to be doing that trading at. This is an OKYC exchange, also no VPN. All you have to do, click on the link down below, deposit some USDT, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, and have a good time trading. Anyone, anywhere can trade here. And you also get some pretty sweet deposit bonuses. So if you deposit $500, you get $100 back. $1,000, you get $200 back. $2,000, you get $400 back. Crazy stuff. And up to $2,000 in trading bonuses. Go check it out. Link down below. Thank you very much. So this is very interesting data right here. Very interesting data. Oh, nice. Quantum says sorted out the $400 bonus. Boom. Great to hear that, man. Great to hear that. I'm glad you got that. That's fantastic. Really good stuff. Futures perpetual funding rates. This is from Bitcoin Monger. Can you spot the difference in Bitcoin funding rates with previous local tops? No, really. This is absolutely bonkers. Check this out. Kiora Hamish, what's up, man? How's things in New Zealand tonight? Getting late in New Zealand, man. It's almost midnight, 11 o'clock. Late in Kiwi land. Check this out. January 24, huge spike in funding rates. March 24, huge spike in funding rates. November, huge spike in funding rates. Here we are, $111,000 Bitcoin. Nothing. Funding rates have barely moved. Nobody's here. Nobody's here, guys. What is going on? Bitcoin's at $111,000. Moodang's up 30% today. Where are all the normies, man? Coinbase app's still like number 270, 280 in all the total app numbers. It's top 20, I think, right now. Finance apps, but damn. We'll be talking about the Aptos chart. Stick around. Higher. No, really higher, much higher. Rager posting this. You guys are not bullish enough. Response, Alex Kruger saying funding rates, most crypto exchanges are at baseline or below it. The least euphoric new all-time high in the history of Bitcoin. Everybody's a sleeper. Nobody has any Bitcoin except a bunch of OGs who are like, yay, new all-time high, great, I'm gonna hold to 1 million. And all the normies are just in the trenches, like, just stabbing each other with a knife. It's my meme coin. Give me $1. Give me $1. Honey XBT sharing this one. As expected, we pumped now that the Golden Cross is happening to BTC. We generally see a market-wide pullback, so I'd be cautious here. It'll be interesting to see By the way, we also tend to see a market-wide pullback just after the Bitcoin conference, which is in a few days. So I wouldn't be surprised to pump a little bit higher over the weekend, get some kind of short sort of breather for Bitcoin and the wider cryptocurrency market. In fact, Bitcoin might take a breather and altcoins might actually have a little pumpity pump again. But regardless, we tend to dump into a Bitcoin golden cross, and we tend to, which is ironic because it's actually a very bullish chart pattern, tends to send the prices much higher. Adam, what's up, man? Nice to see you. Everybody, if you haven't checked out Adam's channel, you gotta check it out. Adam Stokes, very cool cat from Aussie. Move to Dubai, Adam. Do it. Bitcoin conference, we also tend to see big announcements. Everybody anticipates, oh my gosh, there's going to be the big announcements. And maybe, oh no, maybe Mark Zuckerberg is going to go to the Bitcoin conference and announce that Meta just bought 10,000 Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin to the moon, baby. And then we jump afterwards because that's, you know, the buy the rumor, sell the news kind of stuff. We'll see how it plays out next week. But the Bitcoin conference, I think Monday, Tuesday next week, something like that. So watch out. Psychedelic. Bitcoin's going to up in a few days. My prediction, Bitcoin into BT, pump into BTC conference, retrace to 100K, scare everyone. It's the top. It was the double top, guys. The double top. It's all going to zero. Zero. You guys ever see that video with Dan Pena? It's like, it's going to zero. Zero. Hilarious. Hilarious stuff. Tony, the Bull Severino, fireworks at the weekly RSI trend line breaks to the upside. Also qualifies the bearish divergence, though currently. Shh, Tony, no bearish divergences. No. Only bullish propaganda around here. But yes, if we do break to the upside on the RSI here, we could, and this will take weeks to resolve itself. It doesn't just happen. Oh, and it's no, a few days later. No. This is a multi-week thing that will take place with that potential for a local peak, 130 to 150K. July. It's gonna be a weird year. Usually you sell in May and go away. This time it's double down in May and pray for July pumps, basically. Decode here with his macro trend oscillator. It's very interesting. He said, my estimate for the Bitcoin cycle peak is minimum Q4 2025 and more likely 2026. By the way, that's very, very interesting because it lines up with what the dudes over at Real Vision are saying with their M2 analysis, that global M2 is going to pump into Q1 or Q2 of 2026. Think about it. Think about it, guys. So according to his macro trend oscillator here, we have not even flipped into bull zone yet. Oh, you think some of this stuff's bullish? No, we haven't even flipped into bullish zone yet. That's the crazy thing. Altcoins have barely moved. Think about where we are. Think about where we are in the cycle. Honestly, have that conversation with yourself. Like, where are we actually at? Bitcoin's at 111K. Most of the altcoins are still down dramatically. He goes on to say, it doesn't mean we can't have some wild swings in the meantime. That's Bitcoin, baby. We come for the volatility. We stay for the volatility. The volatility is what makes it fun. But the adoption cycle is very strong, and I think the large trend will remain pointing higher for longer. Amen to that. Tech Dev with a good one here. I've heard the one last push for 2 years now, maybe just maybe in an environment where everyone seems to think that they can call the top. What you get is a big grind up further and longer than most expect and can stay solvent. Interesting that macro happens to support it longer. This is the business cycle, by the way. This is the thing. Jordan, good morning. Up early enough to catch a live. I see you, man. Thanks for the super chat. Here's the thing. Markets don't top at the bottom of the business cycle. They don't. We're at the bottom of the business cycle. I've been saying this for a while. We're at the bottom of the business cycle right now. Whatever was happening during the Biden economy in America was just inflated with government spending, all this kind of stuff. Now, we might actually start coming out of that slump. The business cycle starts heating up. Bitcoin tops with the business cycle. Okay? Macro oscillators, global M2, business cycle, everything showing that we've barely started, which is insane. And I know some people, it's too much bullish propaganda for some people to want to. I get it. I get it. Bullish propagandists have been punished relentlessly over the last 2 years. And yes, Bitcoin's done very well, but a lot of altcoins have not. I like it. It's good bullish propaganda. I saw this meme today. It got me thinking. This is why children are happier. You know, I like stuff. Stuff's cool, right? But my obsession is not stuff. Got a nice watch and stuff. Sure, great. But it's not my obsession. Some people really like, I got to get things, man. I was talking to one of my buddies, and it's like, yeah, things, man. Things. I get like, this, that, and the other thing. Make them more money. Just to, it's like, what the hell for, man? What the hell for? What's the point at a certain point, right? Family, kids, the real stuff, guys. I know it's all fun to talk about making shit tons of money. That's great. We all love making shit tons of money. But at the end of the day, what's actually going to be important is not going to be the stuff. And so I want you to think about this now, because we are on the cusp of probably some pretty interesting times in the market. It might last 6 months, might last 12 months, maybe longer. We'll see. But if you play your cards right and you stick to your plan and actually take some damn money out of the market instead of round tripping all your bags, then you'll have some money on your hands. And I'll tell you what, you can only wear one watch at a time. I know, I've got a few of them. You can only wear one watch at a time. Most of them just sit in my safe for months on end. Like, oh shit, I got that watch and I got to put that on. Anyway. Hank says, this guy's talking about a Biden administration in Dubai. You can be bullish with a nutcase. You know what? The reality is that Biden was in charge of the biggest economy in the world, okay? Everybody gets to comment on U.S. politics, U.S. economy. Deal with it. Yes, Dubai's awesome. Anyway, spend time with the things that actually matter. Experience with your kids. Your kids aren't going to care how many watches you have. Your kids aren't going to care how many Ferraris you have if you do that well in the market. The ultimate goal with all of this stuff should not be more things. I mean, get yourself the toys. Don't be afraid to get yourself toys. I'm not saying that. But the ultimate goal here should be freedom. Do what you want, when you want. Enjoy your life. Right? Just, little reminder there for you. You can be living this life. We're winning, son. We're winning. Let's go, Dad. Big news, major news, insane news. JP Morgan, Bank of America, Citigroup, Wells Fargo are exploring to issue a joint crypto stablecoin. God. Oh. So much money. So much money is you have no idea how much money is gonna come into this market. Literally, the biggest banks on the face of the earth are gonna come together to issue out a stable coin, which means that they will have to issue out some kind of stable coin wallets for their customers. So their customers are going to have wallets with stable coins in them. Now, you might say, well, they'll probably just issue it on some kind of, private ledger thing. Probably not. Bank of America, JP Morgan Chase, these guys have all been working on public ledgers for a while. JP Morgan's part of the Ethereum Enterprise Foundation. It's probably going to be on ETH, and they'll bridge it out to AVAX and Solana and stuff like that. USA Bank Coin, we can call it that for now. USA Bank Coin will be everywhere. They'll literally bring in billions of dollars, because guess what? Everybody's looked at Tether and gone, damn, those guys are making a shit ton of money. We should do that. We should issue out dollars to people and hold treasuries and make shit tons of money. And that's what they're going to do. This is a wildly bullish piece of propaganda. Because when these banks allow for the frictionless movement of money from people's bank accounts into stable coins, into dog coins, everything goes way effing higher. It's going to be beautiful. Beautiful. Everybody's going to come to buy our dog coins, guys. Coin trader Nick, April, May was early. June will be mid. July will be late, at least for this specific wave of risk on. Yeah, Global M2 currently showing likely sort of local top, let's say, in like July or something. Could see that. I could see that, man. Wouldn't be that surprising. Be a bit of a weird year, because usually we don't have this sort of strong summer rally, but this year it seems that's exactly what we're having. So that's pretty cool. Treasuries aren't worth shit. Well, apparently they're worth the face value of the dollar plus interest, but the banks love it, and the stablecoin issuers love it, and they will issue out dollars because it's great business for them. Jupiter. Let's get in some altcoin news, guys. That's all your bullish propaganda for Bitcoin and the crypto markets more broadly. And that's some big stuff, guys. Big charts, cool stuff, exciting. Love it. Now, Jupiter Exchange has announced Jupiter Lend, an upcoming lending product launching in July, joining the increasingly competitive Solana DeFi lending market. My Jupiter bags, let's go. This means that they're going to have more fees they collect, which means that they are going to burn more Jupe, buy back more Jupe. Fantastic. Good. I don't think the big beautiful bill is going to be good for crypto. Isn't just a giant tax cut so more regular people get more money in their hands? It's probably not a bad thing. I mean, think about that, man. If they're paying less taxes, all those people, paying less tax on their tips and stuff, they can buy dog coins. When you speak of the U.S. economy, you phrase it as we when you live in Dubai. Apologies for the way that I say it then. I just look at it as we are all on the same effing boat, which is that we live in America's world. Okay? The U.S. economy is the most powerful economy in the world. What happens in the U.S. economy affects we, all of us. So when I talk about that, I don't know. I guess some of you guys in America get a little sensitive about that stuff. But guys, America is the biggest economy in the world. There's a reason I don't talk about the New Zealand economy all the time. Shout out to New Zealand. America's the biggest, most powerful, hegemonic power on the face of the earth. So it affects everybody and everything that everybody does. Okay? Okay. You gotta love influencers. They have gimmick, daughter when market is doing well, and hide when the chips are down. I have no idea what you're talking about, my dude. We stream every day. We're here every day making videos, man. Market up, market down, getting our asses kicked. We're here. I'm here. You guys are here. Making money. I'm here. You're here. We're here. It's what we do. It's a lifestyle, man. It's a lifestyle. Only cash taps, Lark. Walter matrices don't report that anyway. Yeah, maybe. At least guess now they could report it. Anyway, besides the point. I did not speak Arabic beyond more than a few words. You guys get me distracted with the chat here. I gotta look away from the chat. We got more stuff to talk about. We got more altcoins to talk about. Jupiter, apparently the market liked the Jupe Lend news. Went up from 51 cents to around 62 cents or something yesterday. Fantastic. Putting in a nice wave of higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. That's what you call an uptrend, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic. Fantastic. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, I think People Boom, you mentioned that the Jupe token's not awesome. I think the Jupe token's fine. It's got active staking rewards, so you got to just go vote in proposals. You get nice staking rewards back. Plus, now they've got the buyback program. I think that's pretty big, to be honest. Pretty big. Jupiter's awesome. I just don't trust Mal. There's been a lot of lost trust with everything that's going on there, to be honest, man. The whole Kelsier Meteora thing. I almost sold my Jupiter over that. I really did. And I thought, screw it. The market's down so much. I'm not going to sell it now. And then, you get good news like this coming out, like, oh, you guys are going to keep me in this shit, aren't you? Well, okay, Jupiter to $5, then we sell. Screw it. Let's go. Matt Hugan sharing this. A16Z and Bain Capital just bought $135 million of WorldCoin. The current market price, a price that's down 90% over the past 14 months. I'm not sure I've ever seen anything like that. Intriguing, to be honest. WorldCoin up yesterday. Nice little spike here from $1.06 to $1.50. Nice little 50% rally. Why am I on the weekly here? On the daily, that's what we need. Looks a little more dramatic. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Nice course bounce off of the 50-day and not quite 50, 20-day EMA. Higher highs, higher lows, right up the board. Uptrend in continuation. Now, I mentioned this because I think that's pretty interesting that these big players are getting behind WorldCoin here. Man, this thing has got some crazy amounts of inflation, though. I think it's 600% in inflation this year. That's a lot of coins coming in. But apparently, these MFers know something. The fact that they bought literally 9 figures of this coin off the market. Fascinating. Mo Sheikh, former CEO of Aptos, who's gone on to just chill out. He says, assuming the numbers below are accurate, I expect the market to reprice Aptos relative to SUI. Market cap to TVL 5.96 versus 2.79. FDV to TVL 17.71 versus 4.5. That's pretty crazy, man. I maintain that despite the fact that it has not got the hype yet, Aptos is undervalued compared to SUI. There's a reason why I have not sold my Aptos and bought SUI yet. Still behind, though. It's got a lot to go. Still under the 200-day EMA, man. That hurts. Got to go over $7, Aptos, man. Come on. Come on. It's been a tougher ride for sure, but the metrics are good, man. A lot of good stuff happening over on Aptos. So these are pretty interesting numbers. I'm not going to go through all of them. It's a lot to go through, but you can pause the stream later, look at that if you're interested. But a lot of good stuff happening over on Aptos, and I think the market will catch up to that eventually. At least that's what my bag's hoping for. Obviously, I own Aptos and other cryptocurrencies. If you want to know what's in my bags, link down below. In the YouTube description, in the pinned comment on X, you can see everything that I hold, plus a very important risk statement, because investing in crypto is risky. You can literally lose all your money. Never blindly do anything just because I do it. Never blindly take a trade just because I take a trade. And of course, past performance is definitely not equated to future returns. Never invest more than you can afford to risk, and always do IOR. There you go. There's your public service announcement for today. Dogecoin is going multi-chain. The $35 billion assets coming to Solana, powered by Wormhole. Let's go. Let's go, Wormhole. It's actually a nice little pump today. Got a big Wormhole bag. I think this is a really interesting infrastructure play, actually. It's like if you like chain like CCIP and all that stuff, like why wouldn't you like Wormhole for a dramatically lower valuation? Plus, fee sharing switch. They're going to do a rev share for the cross-chain fees they collect. So, Lark is the quintessential bull perspective on YouTube. Also gives us the bearish propaganda to look out for. Yeah, you got to watch out for those bears, man. They're tricky. Woods are dangerous places. Anyway, W, I think, does pretty well. You know, a lot of these big technical altcoins like W and stuff like this have not had very strong price performance from the bottom, right? People want to go and buy meme coins. And, you know, why wouldn't you? And you could buy Moodang, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Moodang, new paradigm of money. Look at this daily candle. Boom. Boom. 40% daily candle. Yeah. Let's get it. Stinky baby hippo coin. Give me back my money. Love it. Love it. I hope that's not a double top. Just saying, guys. Just saying. Moodang, you stinky little hippo. You better get pumping here, buddy. We need to see you above 32 cents. Rock and roll, man. Okay? Watching you, Moodang. Don't you double top me. Don't you take your money back. It's my money now. Guys, I haven't taken profits on it, so it's not my money now. We're fighting for it. We're fighting for the money currently. I want more. Baby hippo might try to steal back from me. We'll see how it goes. But look, guys, the reality is you can hate meme coins. I know a lot of you guys, anytime I talk about meme coins, like, yeah, don't talk about meme coins. It's the devil. I understand. I get it. Meme coins are ridiculous. But meme coins are, in a way, they just took off the mask. Most of these coins are total bullshit anyway. Most of them do nothing. There's no reason to own the vast majority of these coins, realistically speaking. Meme coins are just more honest about it. And yeah, stinky, dirty baby hippo coin. Up 40% in a day. My tech altcoins would love to see that kind of performance. Anyway, the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was making meme coins. Hilarious. That's a comment of the day. By the way, guys, if you are not in the the Discord yet, go check it out. Link down below. We're sharing trade setups, all kind of stuff like that all the time over there. And remember to hydrate. It's thirsty work, like living in this world. Okay, you need water. Leroy, what is up, man? Everything pumping, Sui dumping. Well, Sui went through a pretty rough patch yesterday with that big Cetus hack, hundreds of millions of dollars drained from one of the core protocols on the network, which is what I call no bueno, basically. Jupe chart. Let's do it, Shane. I was actually looking at this one earlier. Let's get the Brett or the Brett. I say Jupe. The Brett chart. Let's get the Brett. It's a blue frog creature thing. Let's get it up here. So what do we got? Brett chart looks great. Brett chart looks great so far. I mean, the flip side here, we're just on that. Look at that. Beautiful. So, of course, we got a beautiful initial breakout, initial high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low. What we want to see now is a continuation up here to like 10 cents or something like that. So we've broken out beyond the 2050 back here. Of course, that 20-day breakout, 20 days, EMA is one of the best ones, man. It really is. Gives you that nice early indication here. 20-day EMA breakout initially, 50-day EMA breakout. Strong move from 3 cents up to 7 cents, 100% move up to get rejected at the 200-day EMA, retest the 50. Gosh, big, bold moves, but very, very clean. Very, very nice looking chart here overall. Sat here for a few days of the 20-day EMA. Quite a few meme coins did that. Pengu did. I got some Pengu. So I told you guys yesterday, got some Pengu. I need like one more meme coin in my bag. I'm going to think about which one that's going to be. Anyway, breaking out here. Let's see if we can actually keep pushing this and get up to a higher high, or if we see a broader market pullback and some of these meme coins pull back a little more. If it does, I think it's a nice buy at the 50-day EMA here, which is around 6.5 cents, something like that. Around 7.5 cents currently. So currently trading about the 200-day, the 20-day. I like it. Brett's a good meme coin. I feel like the base meme coins haven't got anywhere near the amount of love that Solana meme coins get, honestly. I mean, it's not a feeling, it's just a fact. But if there's one to bet on base, it's probably Brett. That's one I like. I mean, I know some of you guys are into Toshi or the ski mask dog and stuff like that. I always like Brett. Moon Pig, I know. Sometimes you just gotta turn your brain off and ape into bullshit, you know? I was looking at Moon Pig the other day, like $33 million. I was like, no, it's like this dude and he's launched this coin. I really don't like these like celebrity, whatever, influencer coins, but I guess this one might be a little bit different. I don't know. We'll see. I might throw a few Solana in later, see what happens. It's getting pretty big now, though. $100 million market cap. I mean, 10x from here. Can the Cabal pump it up to $1 billion? Because it's totally a Cabal coin, by the way. Obviously, as it always is. But will they pump it up to $1 billion? Let's see. Thoughts on smoking chicken fish? I haven't paid attention to it since I sold it, to be honest. Crippling losses on it. Haven't thought about it since then. It was a pretty funny meme, though. I liked it, though. Imagine if this was just a VO3 AI generated video. You got me. I'm not real. Oh, do you think it's a good time to leverage trade altcoins now? I mean, I am, but that doesn't mean you should. Here's the thing. If you haven't traded leverage before, and maybe you're trading leverage all the time, if so, you probably don't even have to be asking that kind of question. You're just out there making money. If you're leverage trading altcoins, here's my thoughts. Great potential risk reward. Keep the leverage relatively low. I look at it as kind of two ways to do it, right? If you have any kind of decent size, a few $1,000s to be trading with, then keep the leverage super low. I keep my leverage super low. Obviously, do what you want. That's not financial advice. That's just what I do. Keep the leverage low. 3x. It's usually what I trade on. It's enough. That works, right? It means that I can manage my downside risk, but also capture some pretty nice upside, which is why I trade meme coins, because they have such dang 40% in a day. Boom. Nice. The other side is going like super hardcore degen and doing like 50x leverage with like 20 bucks. It's like a lottery ticket kind of thing. Bullish on Fartcoin to the moon. James, thank you for hanging out, man. What's the water today? Just been on Perrier recently. Got some Perrier there. Why no BNB? It's huge. Yeah, BNB is huge. Nothing wrong with BNB, but I just don't own any. What's with drinking water every time you put on the hat? It's important to hydrate. Water is actually really cool. It's just a nice reminder to me to drink water because I find I just get lost making videos, research and stuff, whatever during the day. And I'll just forget. I even got boxes of water sitting here. I got to actually like put the bottles in front of me or I'll forget to drink. And so this is just a nice reminder to myself, drink water. Just keep your hydration levels up. Moonpig is done. I know. Like I said, I was looking at it 3x ago. You know, just so many damn meme coins out there. You never know which one's actually going to take off and do something. This is now a meme-only show. Is your hair lustrous now? It's not doing bad. It's not doing bad. What do you expect out of DOT and Tron? Gosh, Tron, I literally just never think about. It's just one of those weird blockchains, man. Like it ended up getting a bunch of adoption, like Nigeria and stuff like that, where people use it to send USDT to each other. I don't know. I just don't think about Tron, to be honest, at all. Polkadot, sold on Polkadot last year. It was a great decision. It's nice to psychologically free myself from that bag. I had pretty high hopes for it, but it's just too nerdy, man. They take too long to deliver stuff. I think there's better coins with better hype and narratives out there, in my opinion. Yeah, Moonpig is that Bitcoin whales coin. Yeah, this is why I hesitated, but I guess I should have just aped. Just ape. Ape. Think not, Lark. Just ape. That's what kind of kept me like, I don't know. It's kind of cheesy. The buying like an influencer coin. I don't really like that. But it's pumping, man. Quantum, 6 figures of Moonpig. Let's go. Let's go, man. I'm hoping it goes to $1 billion and you're going to have 7 figures of Moonpig. You better damn well take some profits if that happens, man. If the cabal literally pumps that thing to $1 billion bucks, dude, let's go. Love it. Beer's main ingredient is water. The breakfast of champions. Amazing. I haven't held Axelar in quite a while. Do you ever go for a walk in the desert? We have a few times before, actually. Done some walks. There's actually some like lakes and stuff. Not too far from town. Went for a walk out there. There's some natural parks and stuff around. What coins will we probably regret not buying more of in 10 years from now? It's an interesting one. I think some of the DeFi protocols like Aave and MakerDAO, they're probably not going anywhere. It'll probably be repriced way higher in 10 years. Maybe even some of the stuff on Solana like Jupiter might be way higher in 10 years. And I'll sell at the end of the cycle or when I think I've made enough money on it. But just as perspective, it's probably got potential to run a lot higher. Solana, probably. I think it's pretty well cemented itself as a major player. Will we get a few other blockchains coming in? Like will Sui or Aptos cement itself as a big player in 10 years, be worth gargantuan sums of money? Maybe. Hard to say, though. 10 years is a damn long time in crypto. Put some lemon in that water. It's a good call, Tony, actually, putting some lemon in the water. Shorting Moonpig. We did, years ago, we looked at Star Atlas. It's been a long time. I have no idea what Star Atlas is doing nowadays, or if they're even going to successfully do something. I have no idea, but I don't know, man. I really don't know. Yeah, I have no idea, man. Really, I don't. I remember last week what Neon Cat shut down, which I had nice little chunk of change invested in the private sale from that back in 2022. and all the money's gone. Goodbye, money. Pre-sale investing, better just to throw your money out the window, hope some of it blows back in. Better off than investing half these pre-sales. But that's startup investing though. Sometimes you invest in these startups and that's exactly what happens. They run out of money, they fail to do whatever. Anyway, Star Atlas, I have no idea, man. It was really popular a few years ago. The only game I'm really interested in right now is Off the Grid. I think it's really the breakout game of crypto gaming in general. If that can't succeed, then we're fucked on crypto gaming, man, as a narrative. If it were me, I wouldn't trust what's on your head. It reminds me of the heat lamps. They don't actually produce any heat. It's not hot. But maybe perhaps I'm actually a hamburger. I am a hamburger, not a man. Puff, the little Puff, just featured on altcoin daily. Blah, 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 only 30. Okay, great. Is Soul trash? No, it is not. Can Ondo 10x this cycle? Sure. If Bitcoin goes to 250K, a lot of your altcoins are going to go really, really high. So high. Snoop Dogg high, guys. Lark is still an XRP denier. I prefer the term XRP conspiracy theorist. Thank you very much. I want to believe the truth is out there. X-Files, great show back in the day, man. Anyway, besides the point. I'm not an XRP denier. Brian, just because I don't have your bag doesn't mean I wish your bag ill. I want you to make shit tons of money. I want XRP to go to the moon, and it probably will go to the moon, and you'll make shit tons of money, and I will celebrate that win for you, brother. I will. Because at the end of the day, I cannot own all the coins, and the XRP, it's just never been super compelling for me. The story, everything behind it. I don't hate XRP. I'm like, oh, XRP, go to zero, I hate XRP, bro. XRP is hilarious, man. They literally named their CEO Bread Garlic House. I mean, come on. Bread Garlic House? Come on. Once you've heard it, you can't unhear it. It's just going to be Bread Garlic House for you now. Anyway, besides the point. I wish your bag's the best. I like XRP, man. It's a nice chart to trade. I trade it frequently. Clean, good charts. Nice price action. It'll probably have a pretty dramatic breakout at some point. When RWAs take off, algo will lead. Let's hope. Moodang at 29 cents now. Very stinky hippo. Very, very stinky hippo, man. ADA is the best. When can we see $200 in Solana? We're close. I didn't even look at the Solana chart, you guys, today. We're close. What's Solana at now? Probably like 180 something. I mean, when can it happen? I have literally no idea. Let's say just, throwing darts at the board. When's it going to happen? I don't know. Let's see. But I wouldn't be surprised to see a $200 Solana over the weekend. Still have my take profit order in at $200. I've thought about I get adjusted up to 220. No, don't let the little greed goblin get the best deal. Arc. Goes the $200. It's going to be a very nice profitable trade, and I'll be happy with that. And we'll walk away and reassess later. Sometimes you got to just take the money on the trades. It's fine. Kiora to you. What up, New Zealand? Do you think Dogecoin will get above its all-time high? Yes. Is $1 wishful thinking? No. $1 barely above its previous all-time high. Dogecoin's going to be one of those ones that's going to do just nothing for ages. And then it's just going to pump like 5x in a few days. And then it won't move again for 4 years. Can Link do well? Yes. Doesn't move even with massive integrations. Tokenomics must not be working. Tokenomics are not fantastic. You figured out my hobby. Lark's the type of guy to get water at the store and set it free in the ocean. Well, you can't let all those little baby waters just stay in there, man. It's cruel. You gotta free them. Put that fresh water in the salt water. Back to the main question. Chainlink's great, man. Some of the best tech in crypto. Tokenomics have not been super kind to it, but really you just need explosion of adoption and hype and narrative, and hasn't really had that happen this cycle. It's the kind of joke that I kept making when I still had Chainlink bags, which I sold for a nice profit. That was fantastic. But Chainlink needs to rebrand to DogLink, Dog Chain, the Doghouse, something like that. I don't know. The Dog of Delphi, something with a dog in it, and put their log logo up there, and that could be the whole new thing, like meme coin rebrands in crypto. Hear me now, quote me later, man. This is what people should start doing. All your boring tech bullshit. Nobody gives a fuck about that, man. That doesn't get people excited. People want to make money. Now, here's the deal, though. If all the big tech coins rebrand as memes, then we have a whole new narrative. We have memes that are also tech. More than just a meme, baby. You think aliens are making meme coins of random humans like we make meme coins of random hippos? Maybe. I saw the other day that scientists had discovered signs of life on a distant planet. I just think, so good. So good. Elon Musk needs to get effing busy, man, because at some point on Earth, we are going to run out of buyers for Bitcoin. We literally need to find alien species in order to have new people to spread the gospel of Bitcoin to. I mean, think about it. When everybody has Bitcoin, who's going to be left to buy? See, Bitcoin can go to quadrillions because there's only ever going to be 21 million Bitcoin, but there's an infinite number of alien species out there, an infinite number of inhabited planets. Yeah, when you hear it, you can't unhear it, can you? Bullish on year 3500, guys. We need to start selling Bitcoin to aliens. Oh my gosh. Butler, Pennsylvania. Let's go. Drove 9 hours to your favorite area yesterday, Western Pennsylvania. Good old Western PA, man. Good old Western PA. Love the rivers flowing through there. So beautiful. Thanks for starting my days off with some hope. Eat my guns. Yes. Fantastic. Good morning. How many people here are from Ohio? Everybody. And I was the Ohio border is like, I don't know, a 15-minute drive from where I grew up in Pennsylvania. So it's all Ohio. It's just the Ohio Hangout Club now. Oh my gosh. Release the alien bulls. Pittsburgh in the house. What's up? Pennsylvania. Fantastic, guys. What is up? Love to see you. Lark, legend. You're a legend, man. Thanks for hanging out. Bitcoin's more valuable than the universe. We're going to have to make sure that when Michael Saylor eventually passes away, he's not allowed to get cremated or anything. We actually have to freeze his body cryogenically so that when we discover aliens, he's the first person we send out to talk to them. Okay? No, seriously. Guys, we can't mess this up. That's it. I'm going to hang out with the wife and kids. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much for hanging out. Great time. Hope you have a fantastic weekend. We've got some great videos coming for you over the weekend. Make sure to check those out. And I'll see you back on Monday for our next live stream. Peace.